Hello and welcome back to another Emma's Corner. Today we're talking about 21 Pilots and their new album Clancy. Let me tell you, when this album dropped, I have listened to nothing but this album, okay? Now, if you've never listened to 21 Pilots or you're not really into big 21 Pilots, well, buckle up because you're about to be, okay? As much as I've been listening to this album, I decided to rank all the songs from my favorite to least favorite, but that's not even true because it's still my favorite. Let's just dive right into it because there is a lot to unpack here. Starting off with my favorite song off this album is Midwest Indigo. I absolutely love this song. I love the synth in the beginning. It's just so beautiful. Something about it just makes you feel like welcomed, warmed, and fuzzy. Like, you just have to listen to it. Another part about Midwest Indigo that I absolutely love is where they like, did you pull up yet? Not yet. I love those little parts that you have in the song. It just brings it so much flavor in a way. It's so great. And there's also another part in the song where he goes, I matched my outfit to a knife. And if you listen like super closely, you can hear him screaming in the background. My outfit to a knife. I love that because they always add something little. There's always a little gold nugget in their songs if you've listened really closely. And this song, it's so beautiful and it's so good and I can't. Number 2, we have At the Risk of Feeling Dumb. Oh my God. In the beginning, it feels super circusy. It kind of feels like you're at a circus act, but then it slowly fades away. And like in the beginning, you can hear like the bass get ready to like go into like the rock version of the song, but it doesn't. And then you hear it again. And I think that's really what makes that like little rock breakdown of that song just hit even more. This song is just, it's amazing and it's so good and I couldn't ask for anything more. At number 3, we have Routines in the Night, and I love this song. It just makes you feel good, even though if you really listen to the lyrics and you watch the music video and you understand what he's saying, it may not be as fun, but if you're just listening for a good beat, I think this is a beautiful song. And one of my favorite parts about this song as well is the background vocals of him yelling. It's towards the end where he's just echoing himself. But that just adds like to it. It just adds so much. Like if that was not there, I don't think the song would have hit as hard as it did. Oh my God, number 4, guys, Oldie Station. And when I first listened to this song, I actually was not a fan of this song. I think if I were to film this video like the day of or the day after the album dropped, Oldie Station would definitely be further down the list, but giving it more listens and understanding and like really listening to it, that's why it gets 4th place. And it's so good. Like, oh my God. I think none of these songs on the album have made me cry yet, which is insane because usually all the songs make me cry. If I was really sad and I needed a good cry, I think I'd listen to Oldie Station because it's just so heartfelt and just so warm. I just really like this song because it's about growth and about changing and how things are always changing. The song feels almost two-sided in a way where he says, fear of the past and relative pain. Future's coming fast, you've got nothing in the tank. You've had your turns with relative pain. Little less concern when there's nothing in the tank. And it kind of brings me back to like the bus meme of being like, no one cares, and then no one cares. It's kind of like there's that growth and change. I love the little dun, 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 like the little synth in it, like push on through. That is just, it just hits. And if you listen really closely to the lyrics where he goes, you're in the crowd at her first dance recital, you hear him go, row, row. Oh, it just makes my heart melt because if you don't know, Ro is his first daughter, his first child. Her name's Rosie, call her Ro. He's at her dance recital, like he's a dad now. Like it's a whole shift and it's just, oh, it just warms my heart so much. This song is just so beautiful, and if I had to cry to any song on this album, this would be my crying song. Number 5 is Vignette, and this song is so good. Oh my God. Like just the way it just kind of just builds with the strings and stuff, and then it goes bum, 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 bum. And then you hear like the eagle screech. Oh, it's so good. But one little thing I really liked about the music video that they did for this one is the way that the flashlight is pointed on him. It creates a vignette around him. And then of course it's Josh Dunn's face at the end, which just made me giggle all the time. And that little synth breakdown, piano breakdown, guitar breakdown, whatever you want to call it, it hits. It's so good. This is probably like the most like electronic synth or guitar or whatever it is, or whatever you want to call it, that I've ever heard on any of their albums, and it's so good. And it's just, this song is delicious to say the least. At number 6, we have Lavish, and this song is so freaking good. It just makes you want to get up and dance. It gives me such gorilla vibes. It's so good. One of my favorite parts is that like little breakdown, like I said, my cat pre-sun. One part about this music video that just is amazing is that they helped out small businesses.
The first of 3 times Lavash Cafe makes an appearance in 21 Pilots' music video for their new song, Lavish.
And to see Lavash in the background is incredible. And it's even funnier because a lot of people missay our name and they always call us Lavish. So it was like, couldn't be more perfect.
We have people donating from all over, fans wanting to support our food pantry, and it's just amazing.
And between the online donations and the hummus fundraiser, more than $700 was raised for the food pantry.
This song is just such a fun song to listen to. Like you just can't be sad. You just smile, you gotta dance, you gotta do something. You're gonna move, you're gonna groove, all right? Number 7, we have Navigating. This song is probably one of the most rock songs that they have on their album, and I love it. And the solo that he does with like the little slow part in the breakdown, oh, it just builds that like anticipation for it just to explode again. It's so good. And the drums, oh my god, are the drums are drumming. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. The drums are so good on this one. At number 8, we have The Craving, Jenna's version. I love the song. I love how it's Jenna's voice in the beginning. I think this is probably the best love song for Jenna off of all the albums. Like this is just takes the cake. Like I can't explain it. It's just such a beautiful song. The little whistling that's in there, oh my god, it just adds to it. It just kind of feels like you're around a campfire and someone's just spilling their guts. Like, oh my god, is this just such like, it's such heart-wrenching. I just feel like today's love songs, doesn't matter if it's pop, rock, hip hop, I don't care what genre it is. They all kind of sound the same, and it's all like about the same thing, and it's nothing new. But hearing this one really got me. Like this is just such a beautiful song. Number 9 is Backslide. And the sad thing about Backslide, Next Semester, and Overcompensate is that they all came out before the album drop. So I overplayed them a bit too much. So they got overshadowed by all the newer songs on the album. I love like the raw vocals in this, like the little rap that he has, how he's just kind of like just talking to you. It is such a good song. If you listen closely, there's like a pan flute kind of creating like that airiness, and I just love that. And then at the end, at the very end, there's like a little point, like I don't even know what you call it, like a synth pan flute, I don't even know. It's so addicting to listen to. It's so great. It makes you want to listen to the song all the way through and never skip it. At number 10, we have Next Semester, and this is giving me a lot of old album feelings. It kind of feels like if Blurryface and Vessel and Trench all just kind of like smushed together. I also really love the part where he yells lights. Like he just gives it his all. Like, oh, the way that he yells it just kind of like, I don't know, it itches my brain in such a way. Another part where he screams in the song is where he yells semester, and the way it just holds out and fades right into the ukulele. Oh, literally chills. Like I'm getting chills thinking about it right now. Like it's not even funny. Tell me what other band can go from straight rock, punk, indie to a ukulele? Yeah, that's right. You can't. You're like... At number 11, we have Snapback. It's also weird if like you listen super closely, like you can hear like this higher vocal. I'm pretty sure it's just Tyler singing higher, but in the background of like the chorus part, it's super little. I just feel like that's like his other version of himself, because like obviously this song's about like, yeah, if you listen to the song, you know what the song's about. I'm not gonna explain it to you because it's kind of sad, but it's kind of like that second voice, and it's just so little, and I just think that adds so much. I also think about the meme of where somebody called him Dobby. I feel like Backslide and Snapback have a little bit the same vibe, but if Backslide was slowed down, that's what Snapback would be, and if Snapback was like sped up, it would be Backslide. Somebody was watching this like, girl, what? Number 12, we have Overcompensate, which This reminds me exactly of Jumpsuit. Oh my god. Also, if you listen really closely into like 12, 13 seconds in, you can kind of hear. Also, if you listen like really closely, about 12 to 13 seconds in, you can hear like the key on the piano like glitch out. Not glitch, but like redo itself and then cut off. And it's like, it's so little, but you like, it doesn't even matter. It's just something I noticed, so I just thought I'd tell you. I love where he's bringing back Trench. Obviously, it goes welcome back to Trench. That's pretty obvious. It just brings you back chills. Like, it really just sends you right back to Trench, and it sends you right into this album. I really love the part where it goes, wait, what? It's just so fun. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people by now have noticed this as well, but after the part where it goes like way too short for my soul cortisone, like washy, wah sound. I can't describe a sound, okay? You can listen to these songs like as many times as you want, and eventually, like on the 10th time, you're gonna hear something different. On the 15th time, you're gonna hear something different. You're gonna notice something different every couple of times you listen to it. And it's just, I just love that. I just love how there's always a little bit something different that you'll notice every single time. And number 13, Paddling Straight. And I think a lot of people don't like that this one's at 13. Because I've seen a lot of people being like, I'm crying to this song, I'm crying. I did not cry. But I think we're getting too overshadowed by how beautiful the song is to the end where he goes,
so few, so proud, so emotional. Hello, Clancy.
I got little chills when I said that. You're like, girl, it's really not that serious. No, it's serious. There's been a lot of speculation going around that there's going to be a second album, or at least more songs are going to be dropped because of this. And especially at the end of the music video that they have for Paddling Straight, they said music video coming early June. But that is the entire album of Clancy and all my songs from my favorite to my favorites. This album is so good, and it's definitely just on repeat 24/7. Every single song, you can't skip it. They're just so good. I love it. And if you're not into Twentyone Pilots, I would recommend to get into it, but that comes from everybody who loves a band. And I also understand that not this type of music is not for everybody, and that's completely respectable. But at least listen to them. That is all I have for you guys today. Make sure to follow me over on Instagram where I'll save the date with you if you save the date with me. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on another Emma's Corner again. These are the best times in the world. We're just here, get comfy, cozy, sit back, relax, grab a little snacky, hang out. But thank you guys all again for watching, and I will see you guys all later. Bye!
Hello, Clancy.